My name is Freddy Zenobia. I am from Kanja Kanja. Today, I'm going to tell you what it was like for me to grow up in this town. We are coming from Huarán. Already having walked 2 hours, we are in the fourth part of the journey to Kanja Kanja. Now we will take that road, and behind that hill is our town, where we will be taking you.
No, que grato na pairiquima. Mamá Tañico, buenas tardes. Yo digo buenas tardes. Y señor fotografista, buenas tardes. Y con Basinoco.
This afternoon, I will tell you that I was born here.
Buenas tardes.
I also studied here until the 4th grade. I wanted to continue studying, but there's no more school here.
Y estudiarán hasta cuarto camalla. Y que estudiarán hasta quinto en la semana na carancho.
Hello to everyone. Thank you very much. My name is Casita Huaran Mamani. In my town, the education is not so good, which is why I didn't study. My father also drank a lot and didn't care for our education. Because of this, I had to stay here and take care of the animals and could not go to school.
I'm from Kanja Kanja. I was born and raised here. I also studied here until the 3rd grade. Then I left my family to go down to Huarán. In Huarán, I finished primary and secondary school. Here we had chores every day. We got up at 5 or 6 in the morning to take the llamas and alpacas farther up the mountain. Then we went back home to have breakfast. My life here in Kanja Kanja was always walking among the mountains behind our animals, grazing and taking care of them from morning to night, rain, sun, or snow. We also had the obligation to help at home, growing potatoes, fetching firewood, and grazing the llamas. We went to Huarán with my older sister and lived there alone. It wasn't the same as living with our parents. We didn't have a house either and had to look for work because sometimes we didn't have anything to eat. And because we were children, they didn't pay us well. Sometimes we only ate cooked potatoes for many days, in the morning and at night.
Mana ayinda bash mehukaiku ni mehukpachkaiku papachallata mehukaiku waikukuspaiku tardempis punjaypis.
When we arrived at school in Huarán, we didn't understand anything. We couldn't do our homework because we didn't know what to do. In the classes, we also had difficulty understanding the teacher because we spoke Quechua and we were just learning Spanish.
No entendíamos mucho lo que explicaba el profesor porque estábamos en proceso de aprender lo que es el idioma español.
That part has always been very, very difficult for all of us. Our parents helped us very little. They didn't care if we studied or not. The teacher here, he didn't come, or he came once in a while, once or twice a week. So I went to 5th grade here, then I went to Huarán to finish school, but they made me go back to the 1st grade. So I went back to school until the 4th grade, then my father passed away. I had to come back here and could no longer continue school. For my siblings, it was very difficult to walk so much. It was very far and they no longer wanted to walk it every day. They would stay on the road and not get to school, or just go back home. For that reason, they stayed.
Here in Concha Concha, I could not study. I had 9 siblings. I dedicated myself to taking care of the animals and also took the opportunity to learn more about weaving so that I wouldn't be left without knowing anything. So I learned everything about my animals, and still today, I dedicate myself to them.
I managed to be one of the best in my class. But for that I had to make an effort and study much more than the others, and it was very difficult. Some boys and girls don't want to study because they don't speak Spanish and get teased by their classmates. When I came to school, I suffered a little bit of language discrimination. I spoke Quechua and my classmates made fun of me because I couldn't speak like them. I felt isolated and different. It is very difficult when you are alone and without the support of anyone.
I don't want my children to have to stay here like me, without options or without studying. I want them to go and study and be something so much more. I don't want them to stay here growing potatoes.
Hace aproximadamente unos 6 años.
About 7 years ago, we created the Casita Huaran Project. At that time, 18 children shared with us their struggle to achieve their main goal, which was access to education. It was at that moment that we felt the call and inspiration to take responsibility of this situation and created a complete project where we can cover the main needs of all of them, which is access to educational materials, food, and be a home for them where they feel safe. We want to be part of their lives, their empowerment, and to be the hand that helps them to achieve their goals.
En Casita Huaran yo encontré
At Casita Huaran, I found a family, and it is like my home because here we share our work and what we produce with all the children who live here. And we live as brothers, supporting each other, even if we are not of the same blood.
Siempre estamos ahí como hermanos, ¿no? Aunque no seamos de sangre y apoyándonos unos a otros.
What I like most about Casita is our teamwork. We're all united.
Me gusta más que Casita nos haya abierto.
I like the fact that Casita has opened many doors for us, because I see that other children do not have the same opportunities that we have. I feel that Casita Huaran is my home, and my life without Casita Huaran would be very difficult.
Salir de aquí de Casita Huaran para mí sería difícil.